Welcome to the Loma University Heart Surgery Visual Tour. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit about the campus and where the hospital is located, and later on we'll go inside and we'll meet some of the people that are making these surgeries happen. So this is the hospital right ahead. We are on the second floor. We're kind of taking over the second floor right now. That's where all of the heart patients are. Dr. Bailey and Dr. Abdallah have left. And today, a couple of other new doctors have taken over, so you're gonna get to meet them. Yeah, there's a guy whose sole job is to operate the elevator. Okay, this is taking way too long. Let's just take the stairs. Okay, so we're about to head into the waiting room. The ICU is to the right, the operating room is dead ahead, and where we're keeping all of our supplies that the donors sent is on the left. So let's go see the supply room first. And it's also where everybody is sleeping. Well, not everybody, but Dr. Mather, the ICU doctors is where they stay, because they stay the night. There might be somebody sleeping right now. Penny, she's the new anesthesiologist taking over Stan's job.
Hi, Penny.
So these are all of our supplies. It doesn't look very organized, but Madeline, the surgical assistant, has it totally organized. She knows where everything is. Yeah, everybody took an extra suitcase with a bunch of extra supplies in them. This is one of the cardiologists. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I understand. So there is like some positions. Hello. People doing just.
Are you getting enough sleep?
Yes, it was so busy the past few days, and yesterday I was doing balloon atrial septostomy in the NICU actually in the early hours of the morning, so I haven't had any decent sleep. So I had an unintentional nap.
This is the ICU.
Humidifier for a little bit longer, just to moisten the airway.
Yeah, this is Dave, the respiratory therapist. Or Super Dave.
The one thing that's been really nice here is getting to see a lot of the parents. You know, I mean, some of them have been very stoic when they first come in, and then they get to see their child start moving around more, and you get to see those smiles light up the room. And that's really, you know, I mean, I wouldn't punish myself with 15-hour days if you didn't get some reward out of it.
This guy right here is Sam.
Mike.
How old do you think Sam is?
How old do you think I am?
30? I think you're 31. Sam, how old are you?
41.
Wow.
So how's this little guy doing right now?
This guy is doing great. This is probably one of the best recovery I've ever had for the whole time I was here. Not a whole lot of bleeding. Kid is awake and crying for mama, so that's a good sign. And he wants to go home. So that's good.
Dr. Mather, how are you doing? Good. Do you know the heart situation, like, in this country right now?
They've been hesitant, I believe, to operate on babies that are small because of technical issues, and also the post-operative care, because with a 5-kilo baby, a blood loss of, say, 50 ml, which is 3 tablespoons, would be a lot. And that's something which, if you're not in tune with that in the intensive care unit, that can lead to a lot of problems.
You're gonna be spending the night tonight.
I will. And I brought my sleeping bag, and I'm all set. If I get to the sleeping bag, that's fine. If I don't, this is where you'll find me.
Sweet dreams, hopefully.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
Let's go to the room you've all been waiting for, the OR. Do you want to see who's behind the camera? Give me a break. This is Patricia.
Hey.
Patricia came in a couple of days ago, so she's a lifesaver.
Yeah, Maranatha got a ton of work done. She got like little sleep, and I felt really bad because I was getting emails from her when she should have been asleep. So,
Whatever.
yeah, I'm here to help Maranatha with all of the work. Good job.
This camera weighs about 20 pounds. She's been holding it ever since we started.
And all last week before I got her, Maranatha had a hold.
These guns, thunder and lightning, don't get caught in the storm. We're able to cross the line now because we're totally covered.
That's Nash. She's the surgical assistant. And you can tell that we're on bypass right now because there's bloods in those tubes.
We're still in the middle of repairing the heart, so we're at low flow and very cold, and soon we should start warming.
In a heart surgery, what happens is they push the patient under. That's what Penny does. She's the anesthesiologist. So they put the patient under, and then they cut open the skin, and then they have to cut through the sternum, and that exposes the heart. And then the surgeon gives Mark the permission to start cooling down the patient to be able to do the heart surgery and then put them on bypass, which is what the perfusionist does. So this machine right here is actually handling all of this kid's blood flow. The kid is at like 20 degrees, about 20 degrees Celsius. So they do the heart surgery. And then the heart surgeon gives Mark the permission to warm the patient up, and then they sew it up, and then the kid gets wheeled over to the ICU. Right now, we're just about to warm the patient back up. We're just now finishing up the surgery. Marjorie, the one with the glasses, has been on her feet since about 6:30 this morning. If you look at the clock right there, it's 5:30. She's working on a 12-hour day and they're still not done. This is the saw that they use to cut open the sternum. So before a kid comes in, his hands, like his fingernails and his toes, will be blue because the heart isn't able to circulate all of the blood properly. But with a surgery like this, the kid will be able to circulate everything correctly, and they'll be able to walk and run and play like all of the other kids.
So that wraps up our walking tour of the Alexandria University Hospital. Thanks so much for coming along, and we'll be adding all those other blog posts, so keep checking the page.